Hey guys, welcome to the 2 a.m. pipe on the patio. Today's been a great morning. I got an email this morning from Colorado Pipe Smoker, and I can't tell you how happy that made me. He is doing good. He's doing real good. He's had a lot going on in his life and had to take some time away from the YTPC, and but he's doing okay, and so that put my mind at rest. It was great to hear from Jerry. You don't know how good that made me feel to hear from Jerry. He has been missed. He is family to me. And it's been a while since I'd heard from him, and I was worried. And that email put my soul to rest, just hearing from him. And so Colorado Pipe Smoker is doing well. I know you guys who watch me a lot know that I've made a few videos about him, and how much I've missed him, and hoping he was okay, and he is fine. He said that we may be seeing a video from him at some point in the near future, hopefully. So keep your eyes out for Jerry to make his triumphant return to the YTPC. So I just wanted to let y'all know Jerry is fine. He is fine, and he's good. And he just had some things going on in his life, and taking care of his dad and stuff that was much more important and needed to be addressed. And but he is fine. So thumbs up on Jerry. Great news, fantastic news that he is okay. Nothing wrong with Jerry. He's fine. So I wanted to share something. I wanted to first off give my condolences to Smoke Swag, Mr. Glass, and his family on the loss of his wife's father, and Smoke Swag's father-in-law. I just want to send my condolences to the whole entire Glass family. And Glass, you know how much I love you, brother. And I just wanted to send my condolences. Also on the topic of swag, Smoke Swag, that is, and swag, for that matter. 2 football seasons ago, Smoke Swag and I made a bet. We bet a pound of tobacco that our football teams, I'm a Raider fan and he's a Broncos fan, and we bet a pound of tobacco on the first meeting of our football teams. And of course, the Raiders won, like there was a doubt in anybody's mind. And I won a pound of tobacco. So being a gracious winner, I offered to go double or nothing so that Swag would have a chance to, not have to pay. Or I would get 2 pounds of tobacco. So he agreed, and of course the Raiders won again, so there was 2 pounds of tobacco that Swag owed me. And it went on, and we rolled it over to last year, the next year. And we didn't make a bet on the first game of last year for some reason. We didn't bet on that game. But the last game of last season, we were going to go double or nothing for 4 pounds of tobacco. And we were all set for that bet. And Denver's starting quarterback got hurt. So I reached out to Swag and I said, "Hey brother, your starting quarterback is hurt. If you want to call off this bet, if you want to just call off this bet, we can do that. No problem. I don't want to hold you to this bet when your starting quarterback isn't going to be playing. It's kind of not fair if your starting quarterback isn't playing, and I don't want to, force you to take this bet." So we did. We wound up calling off the bet. So Swag owed me 2 pounds of tobacco. Well, this week I got a box in the mail. This was the box it came in right here. This was the box it came in. Now, I have since put it all into jars because it was in bags. But the 2 pounds of tobacco that I got 2 pounds of Peter Stokkebye's cube cut PS41. 2 pounds of that. 1 pound of Peter Stokkebye's PS41. That's these 2 jars, 8 ounces in each jar, which is one of my all-time favorites. And he reached out to me and asked me what tobaccos I would like, and I gave him a list of tobaccos that I liked. And then I got 1 pound of Crooner, which I love. Cornell and Deal's Crooner. Now, if you haven't had Crooner, which is what I'm smoking at the moment, Crooner is a delicious tobacco. In it, it's got those green flakes of deer tongue in it, and it smells like it's kind of got a smell of, sometimes it smells like apple pie, and sometimes it smells like sour apples with kind of a vanilla kind of a flavor to it. And it's a delicious, that deer tongue gives it like a vanilla flavor to it. It's a great smoke. It really is a great smoke. Now, Some people don't like deer tongue. Personally, I love it. I'm a big fan of it. Crooner is just a great smoke. So that was the 2 pounds we had bet for. That's not all he threw in. He also threw in 2 ounces of one of my favorites, H&H Old Dark Fired Ready Rubbed, which I love because this one I use a lot for mixing with stuff. I use the dark fired flakes for smoking a lot, but I like to use the Ready Rubbed for mixing with stuff. I love this stuff. I love dark fired, H&H Old Dark Fired. And then he threw in 2 packages of pipe cleaners, which you gotta have. I mean, you gotta have pipe cleaners. So Glass, thank you, my friend. I appreciate you. I love you, brother. I really do love you, man. You are my people. And I thank you so much. I'm smoking my 320 Dolomiti. Just a beautiful pipe. Love that stem, man. That stem is just gorgeous. If you haven't tried Crooner, I highly recommend Crooner. And tell me when you open up your package of Crooner, tell me if it doesn't smell like apple pie to you. And it's not flavored or anything. That's just the deer tongue, I think. And Crooner just has absolutely zero bite or anything to it. It is just a wonderful. I could smoke this all day long. So we've been busy here at the house. It's been kind of stormy here. I've been having a lot of rain and high winds and some rain and I think I told you that in the last video I did. It is gorgeous today. It is just gorgeous today. So we had our renter moved in yesterday. A nice young man from Texas. He's a nurse, I think he's a neurosurgeon nurse. And nice young man, very nice young man, and so we're looking forward to having him here. He'll be here for 3 months, he's a traveling nurse, and so they travel for 3 months. And he brought his dog with him. It's a cute dog, and he's I forget what kind of dog it is. It's a pretty good sized dog. So we gotta get his dog and our dog together and introduce them. But he's just a people dog. His dog just loves people. And McKinley and his dog just hit it off. And McKinley hits it off with every dog. So, but his dog was out here in the backyard just running around and having fun out here. So he was out here taking pictures. But very nice young man. So I think he's 27. This is his first traveling assignment, his first time traveling. So he's from Texas. Told him he's in for a shock. I told him he works nights. He works 12-hour shifts overnight. I told him, well, you're in for a shock, man. There's nothing open here at night. There's no food or anything open at night, so make sure you take your food with you, because unless you're going to Waffle House, you're not going to find any open food here. So he said, well, thanks for telling me that, because I was thinking, well, I could just stop and get something. Nope, not unless you're going to Waffle House. So there's no 24-hour fast food here in this area at all, which was a big shock for us when we moved here, because we were used to having everything 24 hours in San Diego, and especially Mexican food, man. You could go get Mexican food 24 hours everywhere, and you had Jack in the Box was 24 hours, and we don't even have Jack in the Box here. I never thought I'd miss Jack in the Box, but actually I do. I'm starting to crave Jack in the Box tacos and Jumbo Jacks. I have to drive down to North Carolina one of these days to go to a Jack in the Box. Man, it is beautiful out here. Supposedly it's only like 60 degrees right now, but it sure feels a lot warmer than that right now. Oh boy. This crooner is delicious. Man, this stuff is good. just can't get away from the sirens. I just can't get away from... That's the fire department there. Man, the grain on this pipe is just absolutely stunning. It really is. I know you probably can't see that very well in the... But, man, the bottom of it, the bird's eye on the bottom of this, and then the straight grain on the sides. When I'm out here in the sun, it is deep. It is deep and it is beautiful. This may be the best looking grain of any pipe I own, man. This is gorgeous. I do need to buff this one up though. Well, guys, I'm going to shut this down and just enjoy the rest of this bowl. And have a drink of Coca-Cola here. I will catch y'all later. Have a good one. God bless.